So what is pattern making? Why we are doing pattern making? We can't do it in clothes, right? But so why we are doing pattern making first? So pattern making is a process of making blueprint of your garments, right? We are just making, we are taking the measurement first, then we are just doing the blueprint of your garments. Okay, in camera you will get different templates, right? You just need to add your photo in that and you can just download it. Okay, so here also same like that. We are making the template of your design style. Okay, if you want to make any shirt or any basic sleeve or any different designed kurta or something, before cutting that into garment, we are just making the templates of it. Then you can place that on top of your garments and you can cut it. It's easy, right? So, but it's more easy in industries than this single dresses which we are making, right? Why it's important in industries?
Because there are many dresses to be done.
Yeah. So in same size only, they are doing a large. Yeah, they are doing a large amount. Right. In single cutting only, they are cutting a large amount of cloth. So for each one, they can't make a pattern. Right. For each one, they will not do the pattern. So what they will do, they will just do a small, medium, large. According to the size, they will just do one patterns. Right, then they will just keep on top of it and do the cutting. They do the mass production there, right? So it can save the time also, and it can save the wastage of cloth also, right? See, if you guys are doing the pattern first, right? Before cutting it, you are doing the pattern first. Then you know where to place it, where we can adjust, how we adjust and keep the patterns, right? So it reduce the wastage of the fabrics also, and it reduce the time consuming also, right? And it's improve the quality also. If any while you are doing some pattern, if it's not correct, you can change it, because it's just you are doing in paper, right? You can change the pattern in your what designs you want. You can change the pattern into that. Right? If you are doing it in fabric, you can't change it, because once you do the cutting, after that you can do the change in cloth. But in pattern, you can do the change. Right? So that is why it's important. Then there is 3 methods to do the pattern making. One is drafting, which we are doing, and one is flat drafting, and next one is draping. Draping also we did once, right? Okay, draping also is one method, and drafting also one method, and flat drafting also one method. There is 3 methods to do the pattern making. Okay, drafting means which we are doing now. We are just taking the measurement. After that, we are drawing the patterns in paper. Same flat patterns also, same like that only. Draping is what is draping? We are doing the pinning. How we want the designs, according to that we are doing the pinning in body forms. That is draping. So there are 3 methods to do the pattern making. Got it? So why is it important, and why we are doing the pattern making, and what are the 3 methods to do the pattern making? Got it? Okay. Then there is 3 principles. There are 3 principles. What is those 3? What is the 3 principles?
Dark manipulation,
Then
added fullness,
okay, so dart manipulation, added fullness, and contouring. Dart manipulation means for the basic body we give one dart, right? It's only in the waist. Maybe we don't want to give the dart in waist. We have to replace the dart into different places. That is dart manipulation. Okay, we can replace the dart from waist to different places according to the bust point. Because each dart is pointing towards our bust point, right? So we can replace the dart from one place to another. That comes in dart manipulation. Next one is added fullness. Added fullness means what? What is added fullness? Yeah, to get the desired design, we are taking extra fabric. Okay, we have to take some extra fabric to get the designs, that is added fullness. Okay, and the third one is contouring. What is contouring? What is contouring?
Shape.
Yeah, contouring is shaping, right? So once you did the contour, you have to get the proper shape, proper fitting. Okay, in contouring you have to get the proper fitting. For that we can use the style lines also. In princess cut is a style line. Katori is the style line. After those cuttings we are getting the shape. We are reducing the excess fabric from the pattern. In that what we are doing, we are just stitching the excess fabric inside. The fabric is inside there only, right? But in contouring, the excess fabric we are removing. Okay. After that, we will rejoin it. We are getting the proper fitting. That comes in contouring. So there are three principles. One is dart manipulation, and the second one is added fullness, and the third one is contouring. And there are three methods also to do the pattern making. First one is crafting, flat one, and next one is draping. Got it? So we will just do the basic shirt pattern. Okay, just the basic shirt. So there are different type of shirt, right? The basic shirt, casual shirt, oversized shirt. There are different type of shirts. So basic shirt is what? What is basic? So for the basic shirt, armhole is a little bit down than the normal basic body. Armhole is little down and it will be little outside as compared to the basic body. That is basic shirt. And casual shirt will be again armhole comes little down. Okay, and for the oversized how oversized shirt? Shoulder will be loose and this armhole also loose. We are not giving shape also. If we don't want to give the shape, we don't need to give the dart also. Right? So there is no dart also for the oversized and casual shirt. Only for the basic shirt you just need to give the dart because basic shirt is little more shaped. Okay, so we are going to do the shirt from basic body. First we need to make the basic body for everything, right? From basic body only we are converting that into whatever designs we want, right? So first we are going to do the basic body. Okay, so basic body, I don't know how to do the basic body, right? So first which measurement we will mark? Full length. So A to B, what is A to B? Full length, right? So A to B we are just marking full length. Full length, the length till where we will take. We are going to make shirt, right? But we are marking it from waist. Okay, from waist we are going to mark it. So A to B is our length from shoulder to till waist. Okay, A to B is shoulder to from which shoulder? Shoulder to neck or shoulder tip. From where we will measure it? From which shoulder we will measure it? No, shoulder at neck. Full length, right? Shoulder at neck to waist. Okay, A to B. Draw a straight line. Then which measurement? A to C is what? What is A to C?
Center.
No. A to B is center front line. Yeah.
Shoulder.
Across shoulder. Right? A to C is across shoulder. Then next you need to mark A to C measurement across shoulder. Then from C just draw a straight line down. Just draw a 3-inch line down. Next which measurement? You can write it last because we already did the basic body. You can just write it last. Okay. Then which measurement? B to E. B to E. B to E is what? What is B to E? Huh?
Waist joint.
B to E is
Across waist.
what is B to E? Here shoulder comes, here waist comes, right? This portion waist comes. And we are not marking the waist measurement first, right? Which is the biggest round measurement, that only we are marking down. So which one is that? B to E measurement, yeah. Bust round plus 1/4 inch easiness. So B to E is bust round plus 1/4 easiness and just draw a straight line up of 11 inch. Okay, So we got the box. Now inside we need to mark all the measurements, right? Then which measurement we will mark next? B to
G.
B to G. B to G is what?
Shoulder.
Shoulder slope. Why we are marking shoulder slope? Why we are marking shoulder slope? Hmm?
We won't have straight shoulders.
Yeah.
We have an arm.
Okay.
It differs from person.
So it's not the same. Shoulder is not straight also. There is a small slope. And we can't measure that in any other ways. Okay, because this distance we don't know how to get it. For that only we are marking the shoulder slope. Okay. So from B to G, shoulder slope measurement. So B to G. Draw a straight line to this C point. Okay. B to G, draw a straight line to C. Okay. Then which measurement? Shoulder slope we got G to
H.
what is G to H?
Bust depth.
Huh?
Bust depth.
Bust depth. Next, which one? Next,
G to I.
G to draw a straight line. Before G to I, just mark your bust level also. H to
J.
G, draw a straight line to your center front. Mark this point as J. Okay, but this is not your correct bust, right? So J to K is what? J to K. Bust span plus
1 by 1.
1 by 4h. So next mark J to K, bust span plus 1 by 4h. Why we are marking that bust point? Why we are marking bust point? To mark, we need to mark the dot. Both dot, like we need to join to our bust point only, right? Now we got the bust point. Before that we need to mark our shoulder also, right? Next, how we will mark the shoulder?
G to I.
G to I,
Shoulder length.
shoulder length. Next, G to I,
Shoulder.
draw a straight line to A to C, right? So we got the shoulder. This is what? A to I measurement is what? Neck width. A to I, neck width. So once we complete the marking of shoulder, we are getting the neck width also. Okay. Now we need to get the neck depth also. Here we are going to make a close neck. No need of too much depth because it's shirt, right? Shirt collar comes, so we don't need to give a depth for the neck. So here which measurement we will mark? B to D. B to D is what? Center front length. B to D is center front length. So A to B is full length and B to D is center front length. Okay. So now we got the neck depth also and neck width also. Okay. So the neck measurement is done. And next which measurement we need to mark?
L.
L. Where L comes?
B to J. G to J.
So B to which measurements comes? Dot placement. B to
F.
B to F. Next we need to mark our dot also, right? B to F, dot placement. What is dot placement? The what is dot placement? From center front line to first dot line. That is the dot placement. Where we are going to place our dot, that is dot placement, right? Next one, dot intake. So how we will get the dot intake here? We don't know how much is the dot intake here, right? We can't take it random also. So how we will mark the dot intake here? The difference between waist round and bust round, right? So the difference between waist round and bust round, how much is it? That is your dot intake, right? So here which measurement? For that we need to mark the side length, right? So from E to N is what? E to N. E to N is side length. E to N. What is E to N? E to N we are taking, how much we are taking up? We don't know where is N measurement is coming, right? But we took new strap measurement.
I to N.
So I to N, new strap measurement you need to mark to get the point N. Okay, to where the side length is starting. So why we are marking the side length over there? Because that's not straight. right? Down portion is not straight. There is a small bending like this, right? It's not straight. There is a difference. So much is the difference, right? To get this difference only, we are marking new strap measurement. Okay. So I to E, draw a straight line. I to this E line, where this touch, that point is N. This is new strap measurement, right? Then from N to O, N to O side length, N to O side length, and here it's not same like this, right? It's the shape is going little out, right? So much from here to here, so much difference is there, right? So that how much is the difference from N to P? N to P. How much is the difference? 1 1 by 4. It's not the same for everyone, right? There is a difference in measurement. It's not the same. 1 by 4 is not always same. It depends upon the measurement, right? It's so N to O. How much N to O? 1 by 4 inch. Sorry, N to P. N to P, 1 by 4 inch. Okay. Now this is our side seam line, the ending portion. Now there we need to mark our side length, right? So next, P to O is equal to P to O is equal to N to O measurement. So how much is this N to O measurement? Take same from P to O. Okay, and this is your O point. Got it? Okay, so here shoulder we got, neck also done, side length also we got. Next we need to mark armhole and our dart intake, right? How we will mark the armhole? Because armhole is not a straight, right? Here it's not straight. It's not come armhole. How the armhole is coming? It's going like this, right? Shoulder, neck, center front length, down waist. It's going like this, right? So here it's not straight. If it's straight, it will be like this, right? But there is a small difference here. Here there is a small difference, right? That difference is what? You can't see. How much is that difference? Which measurements comes here? Which measurement is this? From across chest. For the front, it's across chest, and for the back, across back. Okay, so we need to mark our across chest, and across chest comes half of our armhole, right? Mark the half of armhole and take a 1 inch up from that. You know, right? How we mark this point to get the across chest? From where we will mark the across chest? So which point is next? Which point we need to mark? L, right? So L is half of D to J measurement. So L is half of D to J measurement. Then from L to M. So L to M is what? Across chest. Only across chest. Across chest plus 1 by 4 inch. That 1 by 4 inch is what? What is 1 by 4 inch here? Easiness. So 1 by 4 inch easiness. Not only for across chest, we are adding easiness for somewhere else also. Where we will add the easiness? Side length. No. Wherever the round measurement comes, there we add the easiness. For the bust also we are adding a 1 by 4 inch easiness, right? From J to K, bust span plus 1 by 4 inch easiness. And from B to E, same. Bust round plus a 1 by 4 inch easiness. And next for the waist also we need to give a 1 by 4 inch easiness. Okay. So M point we got. Draw a straight line here also. Touching this line, just draw a straight line here, and from O also draw a line. Okay, so here we can mark neck, armhole. Next we need to get dart. How we will get the dart?
F2 down 3/16.
F2 down 3 by 16. That why we are marking just to get this down shape like this. So F2 down, just mark a 3 by 16 inch. Okay, next Q measurement. Next we need to mark Q, right? So P to Q is what? What is P to Q? How will we mark P to Q measurement?
Plus 1/4 inches
Left.
plus
Plus or minus? Minus
minus B2 measurement.
B to F measurement. So P to Q is waist arc plus 1/4 inch eastness minus B to F measurements. Okay, that is how we are getting the difference between bust round and waist round. So how much is the dart intake here? The difference between bust round and waist round, how much you are getting, that is your dart intake. Okay. So from P to Q. Okay. Then join this Q and F point to what? Oh, you will join.
Okay.
So join two dart legs to a dart. Right? Now we need to make this two dart legs same level. How much is this F to K measurement? Take this K to Q also same. So F to K is equal to K to Q. Take same. Why we are taking same? Then only once you close the dart, both dart leg, you will get it same. Okay. Then using French curve, join this P, Q, and from B to F, draw a straight line. Okay, so we got the shape like, from here it's straight, then it's going like this, it's going up. So down we got the shape, right? Next, what we need to mark next? Armhole and neck. Okay, so how we will join the armhole? From where to where we will join the armhole?
G.
So using French curve, G, this M line and O. Join like this. Okay, then neck you can mark inside this. Just using French curve only, just draw the neck also. Got it? So first which measurement we need to mark? Full length. A to B full length. Then A to C shoulder. Then down we need to mark bust arc plus 1/4 inch eastness. While you are marking shoulder, you need to minus a 1/8. Right? A to C is across shoulder minus 1/8 inch. Okay. Then next center front length. After center front length, shoulder slope, then bust point, then across chest, side length, and dart. Got it? Okay. So back also, how the back comes? Same like this only, right? But the dart is not like this. The dart, well, dart. How much is the dart intake for the back? It's 1 3/4. Okay, 1 3/4 is the dart intake. So there already dart intake is given for the back. While you are doing the back, dart intake is given. So you can mark according to that. Okay. So from basic body, we need to make our shirt. Okay. From basic body, we need to make our shirt. Because here, where is the dart coming? Waist, the dart is coming in waist, right? So shirt, we need to replace the dart from waist to, where we need to replace the dart? Belly to shoulder. We are replacing it mid armhole and 3 inch. We are taking 3 inch down from shoulder to mark the dart leg, and we are taking half of our shoulder also. So we need to replace the dart from one placed to another. That is the first principle, dart manipulation. Okay, so that is first principle, dart manipulation. Dart manipulation means replacing the dart from one point to another. Here we need to replace from waist to shoulder and armhole. Okay, to replace the dart, what we will do to replace the dart? So separate the dart in the intake. Okay, remove the dart intake from basic body and give a slash line from half of your shoulder and take a 3-inch down from shoulder tip to armhole. Got it? So this is how the basic body comes, right? Neck, shoulder, armhole, before that center front line comes, then side length, here shaping, and bust point to dart legs, right? So this is our center front line. This is center front line, right? CF, and this one is side seam. Okay, side seam. Next we need to replace this dart into half of shoulder and 3-inch down from shoulder tip. Mark a 3-inch down from shoulder tip, 3-inch, and mark half of your shoulder. Okay, then 2 slash lines you need to draw. You will from half of your shoulder to bust point, draw a line, and here also from 3-inch down, draw a line to bust point. Okay, these 2 lines are the slash lines. Okay, so first we will make the basic body pattern. After that, I will show you how to do the dart manipulation. Okay, how to change the dart from one place to another. Okay, so you can take measurement, you can take your own measurement, help them to take the measurement, take your own measurement and do for yourself. Okay, full pattern. You did the small one, right? We need to make the full also. Take your own measurement. Start taking the measurements. Help them to take the measurements. First take their measurements. once how to take the measurement and okay, I'm going to make the basic shirt for this body form. Okay, so first which measurement we need to take? This full length. Just write it. Okay, give me the take it. So we need to take full length. Okay, so A to B full length. From where to where we will take the full length? Shoulder at neck to I'm taking till waist. Okay, so 17 inch. Just write it. Okay, A to B 17. Then next which measurement? Center front length. Center front length from where to where? Neck. From here neck at center front to till the waist level. 14 inch. 1/4. Okay. Next across shoulder, right? Across shoulder from where to where? From center front line to shoulder at tip. Okay. So from here to cross like this till the center front line across shoulder 7.5 7 1/2 inch across shoulder. Next which measurement? No. A to B full length, B to D center front length, A to C across shoulder. Next shoulder slope we need to. From where to where we will take the shoulder slope? Shoulder at tip to through this bust point till the center front at waist, right? So shoulder tip to bust point till here. So how much is it? 17 inch. 17. Okay, 17 inch. Shoulder slope also done. Next we need to take our bust depth and bust span. Right, bust depth and bust span. So bust depth from where to where take? From here to center of our shoulder to till the bust point. So take as 10. Then bust span. What is bust span? So one apex to another. So the difference between one apex to another. So from here to here. So how much is it? 7. How much is it? 7 5/8 inch. 7 5/8 inch. So bust depth also done, bust span also done. Next we need to take side length. Side length and across chest. Side length also we need and across chest. We are not taken the round measurement. After this we will take the round measurements. Okay. So next one is side length. So from where to where we will take the side length? So just keep a one finger here. We need to give a one finger gap here to take the side length. So from this waist level, this is our waist level which we took. So from here to till the waist, take a 8 inch. Side length is 8. Okay. So side length also done. Next across chest. So across chest from where to where? Mark the half of your armhole and take a 1 inch up from that point. So here this one is your across chest. So here I am just taking arc measurement. I am not taking full measurement. I am just taking one side only. Okay, because this is a body form. In body form we can take one side because all the lines are given in body forms, right? Center front lines also given, side length lines also given. So we can take one side from the body form. But while taking our measurement you need to take full. Round measurements you need to take, and in that round divided by 4. So round measurement divided by 4, how much you are getting, that is your arc measurements. Okay, so from armhole to center front line, mark a 6 3 by 4 inch. Across chest 6 3 by 4 inch. Okay, across chest also done. Now which measurement? Done. Next round measurements we need to take, right? So how we will take the round measurement? Which round? Bust round we need and waist round also we. So bust round, take straight. Okay, give a one finger inside while taking measurement. Why we are keeping one finger inside? Yeah, to get the ease. So here we are taking, take straight. Okay, while you are taking measurement, should not go down or should not be too much up. Straight your bust level. Okay, while taking a waist round also same like that. Straight you need to take. Okay, here it should be straight your waist. Okay. So bust round and waist round. $34.5 bust round and waist round 27. Done? Got all the measurements right? Okay. Now so yeah, either we will start making the patterns. I'm just doing only one side, right? Not full pattern, just only one side. Opposite side also same like that only is coming, right? We are just doing the front and only one side. So I am taking this line as my center front line. Okay, this line I am taking as my center front line. So because this is straight, right? And paper, how there is a line, you can see one straight line, right? What is that?
Green line.
So always we need to mark the patterns according to grain lines. So if it's in fabric, what is grain line in fabric? What is the grain line in fabric? The lengthwise weave which is coming, you need to consider that one. That is called as warp. Right? Warp also there and weft also there. Warp means the lengthwise line. In fabric also you need to cut lengthwise. You can cut crosswise also if the cutting is, which cutting is crosswise cutting? Bias. Okay. So draw a straight line. Take this as your center front line. We are going to mark all the measurements from center front line. Next, here also draw one straight line. Wait. Now, take this point as A. Then, A to B, only full length. A to B, construction. A to B,
1 by 8.
yeah. A to B full length plus a 1 by 8 inch. How much is the full length? 17. 17 plus 1 by 8 inch. The first point, right? 17 plus 1 by 8 inch means the first line which comes in the tape, that is. Okay. So that 1 by 8 inch. Next, which measurement? So B. Next, A to B, we got A to C.
Across shoulder.
Only across shoulder.
Center shoulder plus center front to base. Less 1 by 8.
Yeah. A to C across shoulder minus 1 by 8 inch. How much is it? How much is across shoulder?
7 1 by 2.
7 1 by 2. 7 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 inch, right? Or 1 by 8 inch. How much is it? 7 1 by 2 minus 1 by 18. Just 1 point before 7.5 inch. Just one line before 7, 1 by 2. Right? So we got C point also. So shoulder we can mark here, and here we got the full length. Next,
Center front.
center front length. Center front length we will mark in center front line only, right?
Yeah.
So B to D.
Sorry.
B to D, center front length. How much is the center front length? 14 inch. So B to 14 inch. Next, shoulder slope. Shoulder slope. Before marking shoulder slope, we got C point, right? From C, just draw a line down. Okay, and we need to mark B to E measurement also. Take B to E measurement. What is B to E measurement? Bust arc plus 1 by 4 inch. So how much is the bust arc? How much is the bust arc? Huh? Bust round is how much?
34 1
34 1 by 2. So how much will be the bust arc? 34.5 divided by 4. So how much is it? 34 divided by 4. Okay. If it's in tape, how you can calculate it? 34.5 you will get here, right? Okay. So fold this one time. Okay. Just fold this one time and take half of it. So how much is the half of it? 12 point. This line you can see. This is 17.1 by 4, right? Like this also you can calculate. Next, again this 17 1 by 4. Again fold one more time. Okay. Then how much you are getting here? 8 point. This first line 8 point. This is 1 by 8.
1 by 4.
1 by 2. 5 by 8. After half inch one line comes that one. Okay.
5 by 8.
Yeah. 8 5 by 8. Like that also you can take, right? Okay. Without calculating, using tape also you can fold it and take the measurements. Okay. So next we need to mark. How much we got? 8 5 by 8 plus 1 by 4 inch. Okay, so E point, draw a straight line from B to
E.
E. Okay. B to E. Next. So this is next we need to mark shoulder slope. Shoulder slope from B to
G.
B to G. B to G we need to mark in this C line. Okay. B to G. B to G is how much? Write the construction, take the construction and do the construction. 70. Only that. Okay. B to G is how much is the what is the construction? B to G.
Shoulder slope plus 1 by 8.
Shoulder slope plus 1 by 8 inch. So how much is the shoulder slope?
17.
17 plus 1 by 8 inch. So that is 17 1 by 8 inch. So 17 1 by 8 inch. 1 point after that 17. So G point. Next G to
H.
G to H. G to H is
Bust up.
G to H is busted up. So join. Take the big scale. G to H. First join this shoulder slope. G to B and mark your G to H. G to H is what? Bust. Bust depth is how much is here?
10.
10 inch. Mark 10 inch. Name the point H. Okay. Then H2, draw a straight line to your center friend. That point is J. Next, J to K. J to K is how much? J to K is bust span plus 1 by 4 inch. How much is the bust span here? 7 5 by 8. 7 5 by 8 is the full bust span, right? We need to take half of it. Okay, we just need to take half of it. So how much is it? 7 5 by 8 divided by 2 plus
1 by 4.
plus 1 by 4 inch. So how much it will be? 1 by 4 inch or 1 by 8 inch? 1 by 4 inch, right? Mark your point K. Okay. Next, shoulder. G to I.
Shoulder length.
How much is shoulder length? Shoulder length. Shoulder length. Okay, shoulder length. We have not taken shoulder length, right? So from where to where shoulder length comes? Shoulder tip to neck of the shoulder. That is shoulder length, right? So shoulder tip to neck of the shoulder. Four 3 by 4 inch. 4 3 by 4 inch. So from G to this A to C line, mark a. After this, you have to do it. Okay, you are not done, right? So you have to do the full pattern. Everyone, according to your measurement. Okay. So if you have any doubt, so G to I is how much? 4 3 by 4 inch. G to I 4 3 by 4 inch. So shoulder length also is right. Join from I to J. Shoulder length, bust point. Okay, now next B to F. B to F is how much? Dart placement. B to F. So B to F, dart placement. 3 1 by 4 is the dart placement, right? So mark your dart placement for 3 inch. Take dart placement as 3 inch. Okay. Dart placement 3 inch. B to F. And from F take a 3 by 16 inch down. 3 by 16 inch down. Why we are taking that 3 by 16 down? Huh? No, why we are taking that 3 by 16? Because this down portion is not straight. It's not a straight line. It's just little curve down, right? There's a small curving like this. It's going like this. To get this only, we are marking that 3 by 16 inch down. Okay, so here we mark those lines. Next, from E also draw a straight line up. And next we need to get side length. To get the side length, we don't know where is our side length comes, right? Where is that end point comes? So from where to where mark the end point? From I to N, new strap measurement. So I to N is new strap measurement plus
1.8.
new strap measurement plus 1 by 4 inch. So from where to where we will take the new strap measurement? So shoulder at neck to side length. Shoulder at neck to side length. It's a 17.5 inch. 17.5. So new strap measurement I to N is what?
New strap measurement I to N plus 1 by 4.
4 inch. How much is it? 1 by 4 inch, right? 1 by 4 inch or 1 by 8 inch. So here how much we are adding? B to G. Shoulder so plus 1 by 8 inch. So new strap measurement also just a 1 by 8 inch. Okay. We just need to add a 1 by 8 inch. So new strap measurement is how much? 17.5 plus a 1 by 8 inch. So just a 1 point after this 17.5 line. Okay. This point is N. Then N to O. N to O is side length. How much is side length? 8 inch. Right? N to O, side length 8 inch. Draw a straight line. Mark the point as O. Now from N to outside we need to take a 1 by 4 inch. Okay, so from N to outside take a 1 by 4 inch. Okay, and here also it's not a straight line, right? Here it's not a straight line, so there is a little slanting like this. It's going a little up. So how we are getting that measurement? This N to O measurement is equal to O to P measurement. So from O, take 8 inch towards this P. Okay, so there is a small difference. Not too much, but there is a small difference. Then join from N to P, the second point which you marked. Okay, so this point is P now. This is your P point. Then from P to O, join a straight line from P to O. So we got the side length also. So side length is done. Here we mark our D point also. Okay, so here we will get our neck. Draw a straight line here, and from here also. Neck we can mark here. Side length we got. Next we need to know armhole. Okay, before marking waist, we need to know armhole measurement. To get the armhole measurement, we need to mark our across chest. So where we will mark our across chest?
D2.
Yeah, half of D to J. How much you are getting half of D to J? Mark that point as L. So here D to J measurement is 7.5 inch. Okay, 1 by 2 inch. So half of it, how much is it? 3.5. So here L to M is how much? Across chest plus 1 by 4 inch. Across chest is how much? 6.3 by 4 inch plus a 1 by 4 inch. So 7 inch. Here also just draw a line and join these 2 points L and M. So across chest. This is your across chest, and I to J, shoulder length, and this one side length, and here J to K, bust span. Okay, next we need to mark our dart, right? To get the dart intake Q point. Okay, so from P to Q, what is P to Q measurement?
Waist arc plus 1 by 4.
Yeah, waist arc plus 1 by 4 inch is minus B to F measurement. Here B to F measurement is 3 inch. Okay, so P to, how much is waist arc? Waist round is how much? 20?
27.
27 divided by 4. How much is it?
7.
Okay, so wait. Mark points. Okay, 27 divided by 4, 6.7, 6.75 plus 1 by 4 inch easiness minus B to F measurement minus 3 inch. So 7 minus 3, 4 inch. So mark a 4 inch Q. This point is your Q. Okay. Then join from F to K. First dart leg. Join your first dart leg. So this K point is your bust, right? So from F to K, join a straight line. This is your first dart leg. And this both dart leg you need to get same, right? How much you are marking from F to K? Same. measure it. It's a 7 3 by 4 inch. From K to Q also mark the same. Okay, 6 3 by 4 inch, and from here also mark a 6 3 by 4 inch towards Q point. Then join this from K to Q. Okay, so we got our both that line. Then from P to Q and B to F. Okay, you need to join using French curve, because here we need to get a small shaping, right? It's not a straight line. We need to get a small shaping. So using French curve, just join these points. Okay, here just join all this F, Q, shape it, and here draw a straight line from B to F. Okay, and join from where to where? P to Q. Join from P to Q. Or using scale, just draw a straight line. Got it? Okay, after this just blend this point. Okay, all together just blend it. Okay, so down also done, side length also done. Next we need to mark our armhole. Okay, so armhole from G M O. Draw a line here and using French curve shape this G M O. Okay, how you will place it? Where you want to get a straight line, place this armhole straight portion there. Okay, like this. Okay, should not place it like this, not like this. This straight portion, and here we need to get the straight line, and curve we want here. So place the French curves also like that. Okay, O M G. So here it's not touching this M point is not touching, right? But it's touching that M line. Okay, so just place according to that and draw your armhole curve. Okay, armhole, dart. Next here place the French curve like this and draw your neck. I to D. Just draw your neck like this. Okay, done. So, but we will not close the dart till the bust point, right? You should give always 5 by 8 inch down. Okay, so from K take a 5 by 8 inch down in the center. Okay, then again rejoin the dart from here to F and from here to Q. Why we are not closing till the, why we are giving a 5 by 8 inch dart? Yeah, we will not close the dart till the bust point. We need to give a 5 by 8 inch gap down, and if it's from the armhole, if you are joining it from the armhole, you can give a 1 inch or half inch gap. Okay, always give a gap. You should not close the dart point till here. Now you can cut this pattern. Okay, it's only one side. After that, just cut the pattern. You can say. So from where to where we do the cutting? Just separate this portion. We need to close the dart leg, right? Here we need to close this dart leg. Which dart leg? First you need to close your Q to K. First close this Q to K dart. Hold it like this first just fold the first dart plug and join this Q point to F. Just close your dart. Why we are closing the dart before cutting? Yeah, here it's not straight, right? This down portion is not straight. Here there is a small difference here. To get that straight line only, we are just closing the dart first. Then just cut a straight line from P to B. Right, so once you open the dart, you can see here one small, this here it's coming out, right? It's not straight, it's not the same level, there is a small difference. Okay, to get that only we are closing the dart and cutting the down portions. Otherwise what happens, this dart comes little up. Okay, so after closing it should always place in the side seam. Okay, this extra portion we need to place in your side seam level. It should not go the opposite side. It should not be like this. Okay, always it's in the opposite side. So then only you will, if here you are not cutting this like this, here you will not get straight line. Okay, then just cut your side seam, armhole and run leg. So why we are doing the basic pattern first? Right?
So that if there are any errors, you can correct it.
Yeah, we can do different styles using this basic. Okay. So done, right? One side is done. So we did according to the body measurement, right? So here center front to shoulder, one side. Okay. So here once we close the dart, so here till here we took the neck measurement, right? In this portion and here center front line, then till the waist level. Okay, then close your dart. Once you close the dart, you will get the shape here like this. Okay, so see this dart point and here this center line is same, right? Once we close the dart, this dart point and this center line we are getting in same level. So that is our dart placement which we took, right? So here and the bust point, when this one bust point, neck, and here your shoulder, here it's straight, right? It's equal. Shoulder level is, now see, the shoulder slope is correct. So pin this. So if the measurement is correct, then you will get the correct fitting for your body also. Okay. Then here is coming little down and your side length. Got it? See, line and here down portion and bust point across chest. How the armhole is going? It's equal to this, right? Correct level. It's going like this. This body form armhole is coming like this. Same level we are getting the armhole here also, and always it will be little down. This curve. Okay, got it? Yes. Now from this we need to make the basic shape. So for that we need to replace the dart. So remove the pattern, replace the dart from word to word. From word to word we will replace the dart. Huh? Yeah. So to replace the dart, mark a half of your shoulder. Take half of the shoulder. Shoulder length is how much? 4.4 1/2, right? Into 4 3/4 plus a 1/4 inch we took. Mark half of your shoulder. Draw a straight line. Draw a straight line to bust point. Draw a straight line to your bust point. Then mark a 3-inch down from. Mark a 3-inch down from shoulder tip to armhole. Just mark a 3-inch down from shoulder tip to armhole. From there also draw a line to your bust point. So every dart is pointing towards bust point. Okay. So see, if you are now you are unclosing it. Okay. So once I close it, it's not a spread. It is not spreading, right? So why it's not spreading? There is no space. We didn't do the cutting. So these lines are slash lines. You can cut the lines till your bust point. We are not separating it. Just cut the line till your bust point. Okay, one from here and one from here also. Don't cut that K point, just stop nearby. Okay, like this. After this, close your waist dart. So you are getting a space here, right? See, here you are getting a space. Why we are closing the waist dart? Because here we don't want to give so big dart for the shirt. So we need to replace, but there is extra fabrics also, right? So that extra fabrics we need to replace into some other places. Okay, so for that only we are closing this waist dart and replacing the dart from waist to armhole and shoulder. Okay, this is what the first principle, dart manipulation. Okay, so next class we will do the dart manipulation and 3 principles only need to learn. Okay, so here you need to give a gap of how much? In this shoulder you need to give a gap of 3/4 inch from one dart to another dart leg. Here you need to give a gap of 1/2 inch. Okay, after that also there is some space left, right? After that also there is so much space. If here you are giving a how much? 3/4 inch gap from one dart leg to another dart leg. 3/4 inch, and here you are going to give a dart of how much? See? Okay. we are going to stick this into another paper because it's like this, right? We don't know how to measure this down portion. So from here to here, take a 3 by 4 inch. Keep the center front line equal to here. Draw a straight line. Keep the center front line equal to that straight line. Just stick your pattern. Go. So we are going to replace our pattern, right? So just stick the center front line and the straight line which we did now. Just stick this. In small pattern also we will do the same. Okay. Just stick this. Then from here to here, how much gap we need to give? Just give a 3 by 4 inch gap. Just give a 3 by 4 inch gap. Mark that 3 by 4 inch line, and this line, second dart leg, keep equal to that 3 by 4 inch. Okay, keep equal to that 3 by 4 inch and commence. Okay, now see, after closing this dart, here so much space is there, right? This spacing we are getting around, we are getting more than 2 inch. We don't need so much gap. Okay, we need to reduce the space here. To reduce the space, again you can give a dart to your side length. Okay, so from bust point to draw a straight line to your side length. Okay, this is also a slash line. Again we are giving a gap here. Okay, this is also your slash line. You need to cut this and spread this portion also. Got it? Lines. Okay, so how many slash lines are given? How many? Two. 1, 2, 3. We are replacing this waist dart, okay, this extra fabric into different places. Okay, first we took that into half of the shoulder, then we are replacing this into armhole, then we need to replace that into side seam because here the gap is so much. We don't need to give so much gap, so for that only we are giving a slash line side also. Then take here also, just take a half an inch gap. Convert. Okay, so how much is left here? Okay, this portion, how much is left? Take that as a side. Because this is a casual shirt, right? If it's little loose also fine. Shirts are not that shaped, right? We need to give a little loose for the shirt. And gum your dart also. Now using this pattern we are going to make the shirt. Okay, so got it? How to replace the dart? Now using this pattern we need to make our shirt. Okay, so what is the difference between casual shirt and basic body? Just the armhole and shoulder. That we replaced. Okay, that we replaced. Next we need to increase the length also. Shirt is not till the waist, right? Some shirts are coming, but that crop shirts. Okay, we are going to make the till the hip level. We are going to make the shirt. So we need to increase the length first. Then we need to add a little more loose also. This basic body is fitting, right? It's body fitting, but casual shirt we are going to. Sorry, basic shirt we are going to make little loose. So armhole we need to take a 3 by 4 inch down. Okay, we need to give a loose for the armhole, right? How much is down? 3 by 4 inch. Take a 3 by 4 inch down and mark a 3 by 4 inch outside from that point. Okay, now this is going to be our armhole down portion. Okay, so here gap is how much? 3 by 4 inch, and here also the gap is 3 by 4 inch. You need to do after this. Keep your phones. Okay, so next one, shoulder also we need to give a loose, right? How much is the loose for the shoulder? 1 by 4 inch, outside or inside? Out. So just mark a 1 by 4 inch outside to give a loose. Okay, got it? Then length we need to add, right? We need to add the length. So from word to word, from shoulder at top to how much is the length? We can take the how much length you want for the shirt. Here I am taking 28 inch. Okay, total inch I am taking 28 inch. So the first pattern, okay, so this pattern which we stick, so this is your which pattern? The drafting pattern which you did first, that is your basic drafting pattern. After that, which we are doing now, this is your working pattern. Okay, which we do the workings, that is your working pattern. And the final which we are going after this, after completing all this working pattern, we will trace that one more time. That is your final pattern. So there are 3 patterns. Okay, in working patterns it might be more than 3. Okay, you are replacing the darting so many times, then you have to do more than 2 working patterns. So first one is the drafting one, then the working pattern, and the final which you are going to trace, that is your final pattern. Okay, I am increasing the length 28 inch. Okay, and down draw a straight line, and here you need to mark your hip round. Here you need to mark your hip arc, because shirt is coming till hip level, right? Sometimes it comes more than hip level also. So you need to take your hip round also. So here take your hip round 36 inch. Okay, hip round is here 36 inch. 36 inch hip. Okay, and from waist to hip. Okay, see here. So from waist to hip, we need to mark the difference also, because if I want to do the shirt till here, I need to take this difference. So just a 5 inch. Okay, if how much only I need to add the length, then or I am adding 8 inch. Okay, so how much is the hip round? 36. So mark your hip arc plus add a 1 by 4 inch. Okay, 5. Mark your hip arc divided by 4 plus a 1 by 4 inch. Means hip round divided by 4. Mark your hip arc here. Hip arc plus a 1 by 4 inch. Okay. Then shirt is not that shaped, right? It's straight. Okay. Draw a straight line from armhole which you increased. Not the previous one. 3 by 4 inch we took outside, right? So mark a line from that to hip arc which you did. Okay, so length also increased. Now we need to give a small shape, right? That small shape where we need to give only here. This waist portion we need to give a small shaping. So draw a straight line. Okay, so before that, okay. So we increase the length. Next we need to do the shaping and this armhole curving also. After that also we need to give a small shaping in our waist portion. Okay, that we will do it in the next section. So for now we are going to finish. Okay, thank you.